Ayo! Look at all these bits. Thanks for the biddies. Alright, I'm gonna dial back this music. Meow, meow. Oh my god, I'm gonna be playing video games? That's crazy talk. Oh, wow. Those are some unique bits. I've never seen them before. I do have a coffee I'm drinking, so I can hopefully play at least 2.5, maybe 3 hours of this game. Brian, I don't know if you're gonna remember this. You might remember the box art of this game. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me see if you remember this at all. Zoom in. Huh. Well, that's gonna be a horrible zoom in. All right. More bits? Oh my goodness. What are the odds? Do you remember this game at all? Arcana? We for sure rented this game at whatever random video game store there was. I mean, back in the day, we didn't even know how to play this game. But we're gonna give it a shot. Alright, let's bounce on over. Haba. Oh my goodness. It's the legendary Kitty themselves. Bringing in that Skyfer Dumpy. What's going on, Kitty? Ho. Look at that! Just a cat dad, rid of some casual gaming. Yeah, let me pause the dope-ass Super Nintendo remade music. Yeah. Quick. My wife's mad that I drank her water. It goes pretty good. I wish I was able to play games a little bit more for streams and whatnot lately, but I have been too brain to actually stream. So, now here I am. But I'm here! It's happening. I'm making it happen. Alright, here we go. So this is a game called Arcana, and as you're going to see, it says HAL America, and this is like a dungeon crawler RPG game. And HAL are the people who created the Kirby games. So this is I don't think people would expect this from the Kirby creators. This is before, I think this is before, I don't know if it's before they took over making Kirby, or maybe they've always been involved in making Kirby. I got no clue. But we're gonna play this game. Let's get it. Kitty, how are you? How was your day? How was life? How was work? According to the ancient legends, men of valor established 6 kingdoms on the island of Elemen. Disputes broke out constantly among these 6 kingdoms, but if you look at the history of the land, you can see that they were treated as minor matters by the people of these kingdoms. But in time, these seemingly minor disputes spilled over and became as a storm over the land. Eventually, the conflict spread out over the whole island, each of the 6 kingdoms fighting for control over the island. This continued on for many years. The cities were turned to ruins, and the countryside was laid to waste. Byzance was the capital and the largest city in Lexford. Galneon, one of the court magicians, launched a coup against King Wagnall. King Wagnall was killed in the conflict, and the evil Galneon ascended to the throne. In the conflict, the king's 2 daughters disappeared. Their whereabouts is still unknown. 10 years have passed since this event. Journey begins! Oh my god. Alright. So it's gonna take a little bit of time for me to try to remember how to play this game. But we're gonna do it. We will give it a go. Alright, let me make sure I got all my screens up that I want to have up. Yep, cool. Alright. But I hope everybody is doing well. Okay. The days passed peacefully for Rooks, living in the village of Gallia. His parents had long ago passed on to the next world. But during the time of the rebellion, his parents and a few soldiers led the townspeople out of the village into the woods to await reinforcements. In the meantime, a friend of Rook's father betrayed the survivors, leading to the unfortunate demise of Rook's parents. Taking the final magic card left to him by his parents, Rooks began training every day to learn the ways of the card masters. Welcome. What would you like? If you get some recruits, come back to town and get them outfitted. Okay. Sure. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god, so dumb. Alright. Can I see my current gear by any chance? Okay. Nothing. Hell yeah. Can self-equip stuff? Maybe? What's going on, Dark Man? How are you? Alright, let's get some gear. Cash. Who can equip it? A milkshake. Now you gotta have some coffee. Can you equip this? Nope. All right, let's get some armor. You only have armor, dude? There we go. I will say, I genuinely don't know. This stuff is so expensive. So what kind of milkshake was it? Summon a spirit. I mean, I kind of feel like Those could be important. Let's save. Chocolate. Classic. Classic. Alright. You look healthy. What?